Hi all, today we are going to do quadratic equations class 10 plain sum அப்படினாலே எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப தெரியும். By now you could have had this expression in all of your exams mostly. So இதை எப்படி சால்வ் பண்ண போறோம்ன்றதை இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். Okay, let's check this question. This question is also very familiar for everyone. A plane left 30 minutes later than the scheduled time in order to reach destination of 1500 kilometers. So இதை ரெண்டு விதமா நம்ம சால்வ் பண்ணலாம். ஒன்று வந்து distance by speed is equal to time concept, or we can do using speed into time is equal to distance. Actually derived from the same formula, but in the rend approach, whichever is you are finding it is easier, you can go ahead and solve this. So first we have to primarily look into getting the equation right. The equation form பண்ணாதான், then we have to look into the process of solving it. Solve பண்றது, we have two options, factorize பண்ணி solve பண்ணலாம், or we can solve using formula method. So எப்படி பண்றதுன்றது இப்ப பார்க்கலாம். So first thing is 1500 is the distance and the speed taken by the plane is not known, so we are going to have that as x. Speed வந்து x னு வச்சுக்கலாம், and there is another speed given, increased speed, which is 250 kilometers more. So x plus 250 is the new speed or the increased speed னு சொல்லலாம். Now distance by speed னு சொல்றனால we will have 1500 divided by the speed. இப்போ the difference is 30 minutes between the two speeds. ஒரு ஃப்ளைட் வந்து சாதாரண ஒரு ஸ்பீட்ல போறதுக்கும் ஒரு இன்க்ரீஸ் ஸ்பீட்ல போறதுக்கும் there is obviously difference in the time taken to reach the destination. ஸோ அதை தான் இங்கே நம்ம கான்செப்டா எடுத்து பண்ண போறோம். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் தி time taken by the flight in its normal speed, and this is going to be the time taken by the plane in the increased speed. Okay, so 250 kilometers per hour more in we are taking it like this. Now the difference in Ramboda, it is going to be a minus sign between these two, and the time taken is 30 minutes. You have to represent in the form of hour. The speed is given in the terms of 250 kilometers per hour. So எல்லா parameters ஒரே யூனிட்டா கண்டிப்பா கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணி ஆகும். Okay, don't take this as 30, you will never get an answer. And இதுல வந்து ஒரு basic confusion எல்லாருக்குமே இருக்கும். Which one has to come first? 1500 by x இல்லனா x plus 250. Let's take a small example. I have 100 as a number in the numerator and 20 in the denominator. So the result is going to be 5. இப்போ 100 by 50 பண்ணீங்கன்னா என்ன வரும்? The answer will be 2. So you have to understand the denominator is smaller, the answer for the fraction is going to be bigger. Denominator is bigger, the answer will be less. So numbers ku ஓரளவுக்கு we can do it manage. ஆனா xன்ற போது x and x plus 250 இன்னும் deeper confusion இருக்கும். So clearly understand which is bigger and which is smaller. So the smaller number in the denominator should come first if this is going to be a difference question. ஏன்னா ஒரு பெரிய number minus a smaller number will give you a positive answer, right? So இதுதான் வந்து equation frame பண்றதுல first step you have to concentrate. Now calculation part 1500 you can take it as a common number outside because அது ரெண்டு termலயும் இருக்கு. So you will have 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 250, which is equal to 1 by 2 on the right hand side. All right, so first step of the calculation start பண்ணியாச்சு. Now let's do LCM for these terms within the bracket. So அப்படியே நம்ம cross multiply பண்ணி LCM பண்ணலாம். X plus 250 minus x into 1. See, we are doing cross multiplication LCM over x into x plus 250. Okay, so இதுதான் வந்து brackets குள்ள இருக்கிற terms இப்போ common denominator ஆக்கியாச்சு. I have 1500 here and 1 by 2 on the right hand side. இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? X and x will get cancelled, so you'll only have numbers in the numerator now. Okay, so now again let's group it. இதுக்கு நிறைய ஸ்டெப்ஸ் எடுத்துக்காம பார்த்துக்கணும் because as the problems get lengthier, மிச்ச ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ்ல நம்ம எக்ஸாம்ஸ்ல டைம் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் வரும். So we will have this 2 here and multiply it along with 1500 into 250 into 2 is the left hand side, and இதை அப்படியே இங்கே ஷிஃப்ட் பண்ணோம்னா you will have x squared plus 250x. And one more thing, normally students find it difficult or struggle is the multiplication part. இதே ஆர்டர்ல தான் பண்ணணும்ன்றது ஒரு ரூலும் கிடையாது. whichever is easier for you அந்த காம்பினேஷன்ல மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணி ப்ரொசீட் பண்ணலாம். Now 250 into 2 is 500 500 multiplied by 1500 will be easier, definitely. Clear? So we will do that, and I will also simultaneously arranging this x square plus 250x. The whole multiply பண்ணி I'm bringing it along the quadratic equation. So minus 75 followed by 4 zeros. Hope you can understand this. இங்கே 500 இருக்கு, இங்கே 1500. So I'm multiplying 1500 into 500. So இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய zeros இருக்கும்போது we normally multiply the number alone. 15 into 5 75, and we have 4 zeros in the product. So அதை அப்படியே போட்டுடலாம். So these are very big numbers, so definitely go for splitting or factorization method rather than doing it through using formula. Okay, split பண்ணும்போது it is going to be easier. So 775 followed by 4 zeros வரணும். So we'll have 1000x positive number because 250x is positive. So bigger number will be positive and 750x is going to be negative. So are we satisfying the condition? The sum is 250 and the product is 75 followed by 4 zeros. Splitting either into நம்ம major check பண்ணணும். Now let's group the common terms from the first two, which is x into x plus 1000 minus 750 common x plus 1000. So we get two answers. X is equal to minus 1000 and x is equal to 750. Since x into the speed consider பண்ணனால it has to be positive, so this one is ruled out. This is first method. So x, or the time taken by the plane, is 750 kilometers per hour. That was the original speed. Increase the speed கேக்குறாங்களா, original speed கேக்குறாங்களா, அதையும் நீங்க கேர்ஃபுல்லா क्वेश्चनல பார்க்கணும். Okay, now let's go for the second method. The second method, as I told you, is going to be speed into time is equal to distance. So speed வந்து நம்ம x னு எடுத்துக்கலாம், time வந்து time taken is y. Distance is 1500 kilometers, which is actually product of speed and time. Now forming the equation here, the speed is 250 kilometers per hour more, and in that case the time difference is 13 minutes. Convert it to hour. Do not forget, everywhere it's going to be the same units, which is going to be x into y, which is the distance covered. Now let's multiply this. X into y minus x by 2 plus 250y minus 125 is equal to xy. How did I get these four terms? Just by multiplying each of these terms with the other two terms here. So we have got four terms on the left hand side and xy, and we know that x into y is 1500. So இது ரெண்டு வேரியபிள் எடுத்து இனிஷியலா பண்றோம், then we have to convert it to a single variable. So இங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா xy and xy is getting cancelled. All right, now you will replace x as 1500 divided by y, or you can take y as 1500 divided by x. Okay, so in the term நம்மளுக்கு வேணுமோ அதை வந்து we can replace it here. So I'm just going to replace x in terms of y. So this is minus 1500 by y. X என்றது 1500 by y, but I have a 2 in the denominator, so I'll place the 2 here already, plus 250y minus 125 is equal to 0, because the xy's on both the sides cancel ஆயிடுச்சு, so 0 மட்டும் தான் நமக்கு இருக்கு. All right, now simplify this. Minus 750 by y plus 250y minus 125 is 0, and still now உங்களுக்கு quadratic equation வரல. இப்போ LCM எடுத்தீங்கன்னா you will have y square here, and அதுக்கு முன்னாடி we can divide the entire equation by 125. or உங்களுக்கு கஷ்டமா இருந்துச்சுன்னா you can start with 25 or divide by 5, but நிறைய steps எடுத்துக்காதீங்க. So I'm going to divide throughout by 125. Okay, so this will be minus 6 by y plus 250y by 125 is 2y minus 125 125 is 1, which is equal to 0. Now I'm going to multiply throughout by y and form a quadratic equation. Minus 6 plus 2y square minus y whole divided by y is 0. Now group it. 2y square minus y minus 6 is equal to 0. So in this step, y is also being pushed to the other side, 0 or multiply add. Is this very simple for us to calculate now? Now product வந்து minus 12, sum is going to be minus 1. So it's a very easy split, 2y square minus 4y plus 3y minus 6, 2y into y minus 2, that is the common term in the first two, and 3 is common from the next two, which is y minus 2. So y is going to be 2 or it is minus 3 by 2. Y என்றது என்னது? Time. நமக்கு ஆக்சுவலா தேவை questionல speed தான். So again, time என்றனாலும் minus 3 by 2 we will ignore. We'll just take y is equal to 2. And we know that x into y is 1500 from the question. Replace y here. X into 2 is equal to 1500. So x is 750 kilometers per hour, the original speed of the plane. Hope this is very easy for you. So in the concept clear ஆ இருக்கோ அதை நீங்க எடுத்துக்கலாம். Speed into time, or you can do using distance by speed, which is equal to time. So on the calculations பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பெருசா இருந்துச்சு. இங்கே somewhat it is very simple and easy. So follow this, practice both the ways. Whichever is easier, you can pick it up. See you all soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.